So for steps 7 and 8, we're going to construct sort of the stem right here that's going to come up and be the center of our spinner. And so we're going to rotate around to the top of the sort of construct that we have here. We're going to make a new sketch on top of the face of what exists of our spinner. And so that's going to be the face that's this orange top right here. We're going to make a new circle and set the distance between the edge of the circle and the edge of our spinner to be print gap, because we want just enough room for it to be able to spin inside this housing that it will be in. And so then we're going to extrude it, make it 25 millimeters, and make sure that it pokes up through the hole in our kind of housing there. So with that, let's get to it. We're going to spin around to the top of this thing, and we're going to make a new sketch on that surface. It'll be a center point circle. I'm going to look at it straight from the top again so that I make sure I get the origin this time. We want this to be a little bit smaller than the spinner, and so I'm rotating around because there's a lot of edges here, and I want to make sure I get this edge when I do my measuring. So we want the distance between this circle and this circle to be print gap. And so that will set it so that it will have a little bit of wiggle room and be able to spin inside of our housing. So I think we're supposed to click the green check mark there. Yep. So that's going to be it for that sketch. And then we're going to select just this part in here, not this part out here. Got to be careful with that. And say that we're going to extrude that 25 millimeters. We want to make sure that also that it says add, because we are adding to this existing spinner base, not creating a new part. So let's hit that and see what we get. I don't know why it didn't make the same color. Let's fix that. Okay, and we're calling this is part 1, so maybe I should have called this spinner instead. Of that piece up there. That's our spinner base, that's our spinner shaft. And I think that looks like what we need. 25 millimeters, yep. And so we're going to be on to putting some teeth in step 9.